Hello, hello! Welcome everyone to tonight's race. We are with ATCM, also known as Assetto Touring Car Masters, and tonight we are doing their sixth race, which is at Sydney Motorsport Park 250. So we'll quickly just go over the race while all our drivers are joining and getting ready for the qualifying, which will be for 15 minutes. So around 6:15, we will start with our first race, which is 10 laps, and the grid is determined by the qualifying. Then around 6:30, we'll have race 2, which is 18 laps, and it is a reverse top 10 from races 1 finishing results. Then at around 7, we'll have race 3, which is 36 laps, which is having a mandatory pit stop, and the pit window is from lap 6 to 30, and the estimated finishing time of our races will be about 8, but the times may vary as these are only estimates. The weather conditions for today's race: it is around 10 a.m. to 12 for the whole race. The track temperature is at 35 degrees Celsius, and ambient The ambient temperature will be around 25 degrees, and the weather is clear. So it is going to be a very exciting race. We have many drivers with us tonight, so it'll be quite interesting. One thing I would like to mention is we've got 2 new drivers on the track. We've got Matthew Belton and Dave Locono. I do apologize if I said anyone's names there terribly. They are both driving VKs, so thank you guys for joining us. We hope that you have a great time, and thank you to everyone here now. I would also like to say, just as we started, we got a new follower. Thank you, Fatboy449, for your follow. It's greatly appreciated. I hope tonight's race is everything you guys are expecting and more. So this will be quite fun to jump into. We've currently got Macaroni on 1 second 30, taking top pole, first position, and we've got Starkey, with a second 31. Shipley at and then all of our other drivers are doing their out lap. And Jay Brown just did a second 32, third place. So everyone else's time should be coming in not too long now. Dax Daniel, a second 33. Glastonbury, a second 32 as well, just a little bit behind Brown. We've got Belton, our new driver, at a second 33 as well, 0.96. We've got Poole, a second 34. And Cicluna has just taken second position at a second 30. Cicluna is going to give Macaroni a run for his money this round. We've got Fazari, a second 32, taking 5th. And Shipley has taken 4th now after his second lap, second 31. And Locono just under Shipley in 5th place, second 31 as well. Everyone's now getting their times in, which is exciting. And Starkey has just done a better lap than the last. And Starkey has just taken 4th place from Locono at 1:30 seconds. Belton has taken 8th place from Fazzari, doing 31 seconds for his lap time. Fazzari is nearly done with this next lap, so we'll see if he's taking back 8th place on the pole position. The grid. And we've got Haggerty taking 9th place on the grid, second 32. And Fazzari has taken back 9th place. Thank you, BZR5150, for your follow. We've got 3 minutes left of qualifying, and currently the grid is set out with Macaroni in first place, Cicluna in second, Shipley in third, Starkey in fourth, Locono in fifth, Belton, one of our new drivers, in sixth. We've got Brown in seventh, Glastonbury in eighth, Fusari in ninth, Haggerty in 10th, sorry, I'm going to butcher that name all night, Dax Daniel in 11th, and Poole in 12th. Sorry, I did forget to mention that Locono is also one of our new drivers as well, and they are sitting right up there in 5th and 6th place. Well done to them. We've got just under 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go of our qualifying before we head into our first race. So now is a good time to get something to eat or drink before we jump into the real deal. Hi BZR, welcome. I hope you're excited for tonight's race. Is there anyone here in driving tonight that you're rooting for, hoping to win? Well, thank you for joining, even though it is Mother's Day. It's unfortunate that you can't join us, but I'm sure we're happy to still have you here anyway. I'm sure Cicluna will definitely be at least in the top 3. He's a very, very good driver. And that's it for our qualifying. So we will take a short break, and then we will be right back with race 1. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes. We're off. Just before I forget as well, because we don't want any accidents on the road. Macaroni's dropped down to 3rd place, Shipley's taken 1st, and Starkey's taken 2nd. Oh, we've got some people driving off into the track there. And Starkey's been knocked in the back by another driver and he's off in the grass. He saved it though. Shipley has got some distance between him and his other drivers on the road, and he's in 1st place. Brown's being overtaken by Glastonbury, and he's just been slightly knocked into by Haggerty, who's taken 5th place from him there. And Fazari's coming up the side. And Fazari's taken 6th place from Brown. No, they're still side by side. Brown's taking it back. They're coming up to this next corner. And Brown's just sped up and gotten in front of him. We've just finished our 1st lap. There's a little bit of a battle here going on in 5th, 6th and 7th place with Fazari and these 2 red cars behind him. And he's lost that distance he had on Haggerty there in 5th place. We've got Shipley in 1st, Cicluna in 2nd, Macaroni in 3rd. Cicluna and Shipley are side by side. Daniel has taken over from Belton. He's now in 10th place. Cicluna temporarily has 1st place. I don't want to say he's got it just in case I jinx him and Shipley takes over, but they are really fighting it out here. Shipley's just knocked the side of Cicluna, slowed down a little bit just to let, I don't know, good sportsmanship. Belton is so close behind Dax Daniel there. He is fighting to get 10th place back. Something's going on with the leaderboard here. I can't explain it. It's having a little bit of a moment. We're currently on lap 3. Belton's taken back 10th place from Dax Daniel. They are side by side now. Belton's currently dropped down back to 11th place. Haggerty is indeed racing tonight at BZR. I just want to know, what is a rotor driver? If you could please enlighten us. Glastonbury's taken 4th place from Haggerty, who was holding it really well. And Fusari and Starkey are coming up on his side. They've fallen behind just a little bit coming up into that first corner. Starkey and Fusari are side by side there in the back behind them. Oh, and Glastonbury looked like he was nearly about to kind of slide out over there. And it looks like Macaroni has taken 2nd place from Shipley. And Cicluna is holding 1st place. Zara's taken 5th place from Glastonbury here as they're coming back up to the starting line. And Starkey's taken 6th place from Glastonbury. Looks like we switched to Dax Daniel just in time. It looks like he has been sideswiped by Belton there and fallen down to 12th place, allowing Poole, Locono and Belton to get in front of him. That is tough. It looks like our battle between 4th, 5th and 6th place is still going. We've had a few position swaps here. Jay Brown has taken 7th place from Glastonbury, who's now in 8th place. With Poole not too far behind him. Starkey is coming real fast up behind Fazzari there. .4 seconds behind him, and you can see he's trying really hard to get around him at this corner. Poole's taken 8th place from Glastonbury. He's climbing the ladder very slowly. Glastonbury's going to get 8th place back at this corner. And he might lose it again to Poole coming out. And Locono isn't too far behind, trying to jump into the battle here between these two. Sukluna can't rest easy. He's got Macaroni on his tail, only 0.8 seconds behind him, ready to overtake at any second. We're on lap 8, 2 more to go. Any mistake now and he could lose first place for race 1. Shipley's got a comfortable position in 3rd place. He's 6 seconds behind Macaroni, and the closest driver is 4 seconds behind him. Fazzari does still have some competition. Starkey is not letting up. 0.1 second behind. On lap 9, we've got 1 more lap to go. Starkey's attempts to get 5th place from Fazzari have not worked so far. He's only got 1 more lap to go until he's stuck in 6th place for all of race 1. Love to see the support here in the chat. Pete stole my name, BZR. I love that we're all supporting Macaroni, since that is obviously the driver that I'm rooting for, but I do have some bias there. Starkey's temporarily got 5th place from Fazzari. As they're coming into this corner, nope, he's fallen behind. Fazzari's kept 5th place from him. It looks like down in the bottom we've got Glastonbury and Locono fighting 10th and 9th place consistently. Our leader is on his final lap. We're on lap 10, last lap for race 1. Locono is in 9th place now. Glastonbury's working really hard to take it back. They're side by side coming into this next corner, going on the outside. Big turn there, losing ninth place, nearly losing 10th to Belton. Unfortunately, Dax Daniel is out of our first race. I hope he'll join us again for race 2 and 3. Cicluna's finished in first, Macaroni's finished in second. We've got Shipley here finishing in third. And not too far behind him, we've got Michael Haggerty. With Fazzari and Starkey following behind him. Jay Brown. And our last few drivers, we've got Poole, Lucono, Glastonbury and Belton. What a good first race. Very, very happy with how that turned out. Still unfortunate that Dax Daniel couldn't finish the race with us tonight, but we'll hopefully see him back in race 2 and 3. Remember, race 2 will be a reverse grid from race 1's results, so that's definitely something to look out for. We'll be right back with race 2. Don't go too far. And we're off for our second race. Sorry, I apologize. I had something to drink in my... must have gone stuck in my throat, which is why I sounded so weird. Anyway, we've got Lakota in first place. Nope, he's lost it. He's just dropped down to second place. Brown's taken it. We've got Shipley climbing the leaderboard really quickly. He just drove into the wall, but he was close to getting into 5th place. We've got Cicluna in 7th and Macarini in 8th. Now this is a reverse grid from our first race's results. Just to keep things interesting. Dax Daniels fallen down to 12th place. Glastonbury, which I kept saying Glastonbury, that's because I can't see a Y on the board. But Glastonbury is in 11th place. We've got Shipley, who's come from 12th place up to 10th. Cicluna is climbing the ranks really quickly. He's in 5th place now. Sorry, I need to remove a car that was on the track. Luckily, I did it in time. Cicluna's taken 4th place and is coming up to Locono quickly. Looks like there was a little bit of an accident in the back there, and Fazzari's falling down to 11th place, 12th place now. Starkey and Brown are fighting for first place. Brown is holding it really well, but Starkey's only 0.1 second behind. And Locono in the back in 3rd place, just watching this battle unfold in front of him. Better keep your distance there. Starkey's trying to get around him in this corner. He's taking it a bit wide. Shipley's taken 8th place from Belton. They're side by side now, coming into this next corner. Shipley's gotten ahead. Belton isn't giving up. Macaroni's coming up behind Poole. And just in front, we can't see it here on the screen, but Starkey's taken 1st place from Brown. Macaroni's coming up side by side next to Poole, overtaking him around this corner, taking 6th place from him. Poole's slid in that corner then, knocking... I don't even know who he's knocked. Knocked a driver off the track. Poole's fallen down to 9th place. Fazzari's taken 10th from Shipley, who's fallen down to 11th. We've got Locono taking 7th. Brown now in 9th place. Poole in 8th. Glastonbury's taken 5th from Belton. There's a lot of changing going on. I can't keep up. Cicluna's risen up to 2nd place and Macaroni's in 4th. Macaroni's coming up on Haggerty, who's in 3rd place. They're coming around the first corner just after the starting line. Going into the 2nd corner. Macaroni's getting on the inside of this corner. Not quick enough for Haggerty, who's just come right in front. They're still side by side here though. Belton and Glastonbury are consistently swapping 5th and 6th place between themselves. And Fazzari and Shipley doing the same, but in 10th and 9th place. Shipley's got 9th place now. He's in front of Fazzari. Coming into this next corner. Fazzari's going on the inside of this next turn. Oh, that looks so close to the barricade. Looks like Shipley's... I was going to say looks like he's in the clear, but Fazzari's getting closer every time. We're just following along with Belton here in 6th place, who's coming up to Glastonbury here in this first corner. They were battling it out in the first race, and they're still battling it out now in this second race. We're having some position changes. Again, we've got Shipley and Dax Daniel now, and Macaroni is still battling it out for 3rd with Haggerty. He's taken over 3rd place currently, but you can see that Haggerty is trying so hard to take it back from him. It looks like Macaroni's holding 3rd place now. They're coming up onto the main straight. Just about. They've got quite a distance between themselves and 2nd and 1st place. Cicluna's holding 1st again. Now that he's got it, I doubt he'll be losing it. But I could be wrong. We've got a few laps left, so. Here we are on the main straight now. This could be Haggerty's chance to take 3rd place back from Macaroni. But Macaroni is gaining such distance on Haggerty there. 1 second in front. Thank you, Macaro02, for the follow. Locono is 0.3 seconds behind Belton here. It looks like Glastonbury has gained just a little bit of distance between himself and Belton. But Belton won't be giving it up anytime soon. He is determined to take 5th place from him. Locono and Belton are side by side. And Locono's just in front, taking 6th place from Belton now. He won't be too happy about that, losing 5th place to Glastonbury and now 6th place to Locono. And it looks like Locono is holding 6th place for the time being. Don't want to speak too soon because there's always a chance that Belton will take it back, especially being 0.7 seconds behind. We've got Shipley here in 11th place. I didn't notice it before, but we've got Jay Brown in the pits. .5 seconds behind Dax Daniel. Curious to see if Shipley will make it back up to the top. Macaroni's 2.2 seconds behind Starkey. And we've got Cicluna up in 1st place. Locono's managed to hold 6th place for an entire lap now. We've got 10 more laps to go. Again, the leaderboard is acting up a little bit. If anyone can explain to me what is happening, please do. Just likes to change every now and then. Oh, Locono is side by side with Glastonbury now, just in front in 5th place. He's holding it now coming into this next corner. Looks like Glastonbury's trying to get in on the inside of the corners, but with no chance. Locono is holding 5th place well. We've got Shipley here in 11th place, who's managed to close that gap between him and Dax Daniel, who's in 10th place. He's just side by side with him now, going in on the inside of this corner, taking 10th place from him. He's 5 seconds behind Poole. He's got a lot of opportunity now to still make it into the top 3. Macaroni has really closed that distance between him and 2nd place. 0.5 seconds behind Starkey here in 2nd. We've got 9 laps to go. Sorry, I had a little mental blank there. .4 seconds behind. They're coming up onto the main straight at the starting line. With the way that Macaroni is driving right now, it doesn't look like Starkey will be holding 2nd place for too much longer. As soon as there is the right opportune moment for Macaroni to take 2nd place, he will. Locono's had a bit of an accident here on the track. He's falling down. down to 7th place. He's got some time to recover before... Never mind, as I said it, Fazzari took 7th place from him. Shipley's quickly catching up. It looks like Lacona's back on track, but he has fallen down to 8th place. Glastonbury's taken 5th and Belton's taken 6th. Not sure what happened there, what made him lose control, but hopefully he can get back up to speed in no time. Macaroni is even closer than before, 0.1 seconds behind. It nearly looked like he swiped Starkey there, but didn't. Starkey's had to brake real hard just not to make sure he doesn't rear-end Macaroni there. He's taken 2nd place. Starkey won't be too happy about that. And he's starting to gain distance already. He's 5.6 seconds behind Cicluna, so he's still got some time before the end of the race to catch up and maybe take 1st place. But until that distance is closed, we'll have to see. Starkey is keeping close distance to Macaroni to hopefully take it back. Some intense driving tonight. Lacona's managed to catch back up with Fazzari in 7th place, 0.9 seconds behind. BZR put a very good reaction in the chat. That is exactly how I am feeling right now, watching these drivers on the track. Yes, we've still got a Mazda car on the podium. Starkey is holding 3rd place exceptionally well. We've got Haggerty 9 seconds behind, so there is a chance that these could be our top 3, but we're only on lap 12 out of 18, so anything could really happen, but fingers crossed nothing major does. Poole's taken 9th place from Shipley. They are really fighting for this 9th position. Doesn't look like Shipley's had too much luck here on our 2nd race. Belton is closing in on Glastonbury in 5th place here, 0.7 seconds behind, determined to take back 5th place from him. He held it well at the start of the race and unfortunately has lost it. And just before we missed it, we've got Lacona and Fazzari fighting for 7th place. Coming here on the straight, Lacona's just taken it from him, but it looks like Fazzari is so close to taking it back. If he's not careful, he will be rear-ending Lacona there. Looks like Lacona's building a little bit of distance between him and Fazzari. Just a little bit. 0.6 seconds behind now as careful coming into this next corner. It looks like there may have been an accident on track with Shipley again, who's fallen down to 11th place. There is just no luck for Shipley tonight. Belton's taken 5th place from Glastonbury here at our first corner. Definitely isn't too happy about that. He's trying to get next to him. Oh my god, I thought he was going to hit him in the back. Belton's taken back 5th place once again. We've got 4 more laps to go until the end of our second race. And Locono is coming up on Glastonbury as well. 0.4 seconds behind. These 2 white cars are not giving him a chance. You can see Fazari is not too far behind Locono there either. About 1.1 second behind him. 3 more laps to go. Locono's taken 6th place from Glastonbury. It looks like he took that corner just a little bit too wide and allowed Locono to take 6th place. Glastonbury's got 3 more laps to go to take 6th place back. We'll follow along with Shipley here in 11th place. I'll be honest, BZR, I don't really know what that means. We can pretend that I do. I'm not sure what they're doing for the 3rd race. All I know is it's got a mandatory pit stop and it's 36 laps, so I guess we'll find out. It's good to see Dax Daniel in our 2nd race. Looks like the accident he had in the first one did knock him out, and it may be the same thing for Brown as well, who has been pitted since only the first few laps into our 2nd race. Cool Vettel is sitting comfortably in 9th place. He's 14 seconds behind Fazzari, who's catching up to Glastonbury as well. We're on lap 17, so one more lap to go after this one, and then we're on to our... Did Vasari just hit Glastonbury there? It looked like he might have knocked him in the side, and Glastonbury's now off in the grass. Let's hope he can recover quickly. And he has, he's back on track. Unfortunately, he's fallen down to 8th place, and Vasari's taken 7th from him. He's 4 seconds behind Locono, so there's a little bit of distance to close if he wants to make it to 6th. And Sequina is on his final lap. Last lap for everyone. Sequina's coming up to the finish line now. And he's finished first. That's 2 races in a row that Sequina has finished in first place, and another race that Macaroni has finished in 2nd. A huge well done to Starkey, who's come 3rd place for our 2nd race. Definitely kept it interesting. We've got Michael Haggerty finishing in 4th place here. 19 seconds behind our 3rd place winner. And Belton not too far behind him in 5th, and Locono in 6th. Fazzari here in 7th place in that beautiful green car. And Glastonbury coming around the corner now to finish in 8th place. Poole in 9th. And it looks like just as we're coming up to the finish line, unfortunately, Shipley did have 10th place for just the last few seconds there, but lost it again to Dax Daniel, who finished in 10th, and Shipley in 11th, and Jay Brown in 12th place. It was a very good second race from everyone, so well done, and a huge well done to Starkey, who finished in 3rd place. I completely agree with our commentator BZR, who said he deserves the podium. Great race. We will be back shortly with our 3rd race, so again, don't go too far. we're up to our third and last race for the night. This is very exciting. Unfortunately, Macaroni will not be joining us, but he did a good first and second race. So we're looking forward to see who will be taking the podium positions tonight for our third race. Obviously, I am expecting Sakuna to make it into the top. Well, at least first place. Sorry, I cannot multitask for the life of me. So far, we've got Sakuna in first place now, Haggerty in second, Starkey in third, and we've got a few people shifting around there at the bottom. Pool's risen up to 5th place. Haggerty is swapped with Sakuna but lost back down into 2nd place. Kono switched into 4th place, Vazari in 4th. Brown has taken 8th place from Belton. Poole and Shibley are fighting for 6th place. It looked like they were like right up against each other, but it looks like Shibley's okay. He's still in 7th place, but Brown is right behind him, ready to take over if anything should go wrong. And just as I said, Brown's in 7th, Shipley's fallen down to 8th place. And our first lap has already been done and dusted. Tonight, for our last race, we're on 36 laps with a mandatory pit stop between lap 6 and 30. It looks like Dex Daniel has had a little bit of an accident and he's in the pits now. I hope he's not pitted for the rest of the race. And of course, as I said that, he's not in. Glastonbury's taken over from Belton. He's fallen behind in 10th place. It looks like he may have had an accident as well on the track. We're on lap 3 now. So far, we've got Daniel Cicluna in 1st place, Haggerty in 2nd, Starkey in 3rd, Lucono in 4th, Bizarre in 5th, Shipley's holding 6th place, Poole is in 7th, Brown is in 8th, Glastonbury in 9th, and Belton in 10th. Unfortunately, Dax Daniel is out of the rest of the race for tonight. Looks like we've got some competition with some of our racers here up in the top. Lucono is very close from taking 3rd place. He's 0.8 seconds behind Starkey. He won't be giving up 3rd place that easy. Brown is taking 7th from Poole. He nearly knocked Poole there, who has swerved to ensure he didn't get hit allowing Glastonbury to take 8th place from him, and he's fallen down into 9th place. Belton's accident earlier on the track has cost him, and he's 40 seconds behind the closest driver. It looks like Poole is taking back 8th place. He's side by side with Glastonbury now, coming up to the starting line. But he didn't quite stick. He is still in 9th place for the time being. Fazzari is catching up on Locono there in 4th place, 0.7 seconds behind. They've had 2 races prior to get used to this track, so there is no excuse now. Locono is inching closer and closer to that 3rd place. He nearly got it there. Shipley is also caught up to Fazzari, 0.5 seconds behind. He better look out. Belton has dropped down some of that distance between him and Poole in 9th place with 33 seconds instead of 40. So he's definitely still got a chance to make it up the pole here. We're on the straight now, coming up into our first corner. I'm curious if Shipley will overtake Fazzari here. Not quite. He definitely looked like he was going to give it a go. And Locono is sitting a comfortable 0.6 seconds behind Starkey, who's still holding 3rd place. Now that he's had a taste of the podium, he won't be giving it up. Shipley's side by side with Fazzari now. He's knocked him on the side, nearly, but not quite, into the barricade there, and he's taken 5th place from him. Still holding 5th place. Fazzari is only 0.4 seconds behind. Any mistake from Shipley would result in him losing this position. Look at him catch up on Locono there. Three seconds behind. I'll have to agree with BZR there in the chat, who said 2 more laps and Shipley will have it. I completely agree. Now that Shipley's already up in 5th place, despite these other drivers being really good, Shipley's just better. I am rooting for Shipley here. If it's not Macaroni, I'm rooting for Shipley. I was a little upset that he came 11th or 10th in that last race, so I'm hoping to see him back on the podium for this one. Starkey is caught up here with Haggerty, nearly side by side coming into this corner, and Locono is so close as well. I'm so nervous just because when they get this close, there's usually someone that bumps into the other and it just goes wild. Starkey is working so hard to get in front of him there. He's really pushing his car. And like always, Cicluna is driving comfortably there in 1st place. Not a care in the world. Starkey's driven off into the side, losing his 3rd place position. Haggerty's has lost 2nd place and is now in 3rd. And Locono is holding 2nd place. Shipley's in 4th. Fazari's in 5th. It looks like Starkey is out of the race now as well. I must say, I've never heard that analogy or whatever you call it, but I guess I have to say this for everyone else in the stream to hear if you're not reading the chat. Shipley is the postman, leaking stamps and just sending it. Great job there, BZR. Our drivers have quite some distance between themselves now. Fazari is slowly inching closer to Shipley in 4th place. And Shipley is getting ever so closely to Haggerty in 3rd. He made it to 4th in 1 lap, so this 2nd lap he should get 3rd. Unless Fazari has anything to say about it. .7 seconds behind him. Shipley is surely going to take 3rd place in the next lap or so. Cicluna's built up some distance between him and his 2nd place rival. I don't know what word I was going to say. It left me. Pool's headed into the pits now as well. It looks like Starkey is also out of the race, unfortunately. And he's back in the on the track pool. Back on the main straight. They're coming up into their 1st corner. Shipley's come up to Haggerty's side, coming up in the inside of this 2nd corner, taking 3rd place. Engines just let us know in the chat that Shipley's having FPS issues in Sector 2, but that doesn't seem to be stopping him at all. Look at him, he's in 3rd place now, he's taken it from Haggerty, and he's only 4 seconds behind Locono. And Fazzari's taken 4th place from Haggerty there. Looks like Shipley's passed on some of his bad luck from race 2 onto Haggerty. Shipley is wasting no time to build up some distance between him and Fazzari, and hopefully close some of that distance between him and Locono, and hopefully make it into 2nd place. It would be nice to see someone else grab pole position, but what can I say? I'm excited for Shipley to stay up in the top 3. It looks like Fazzari is having a little bit of a spin out there on the track, losing 4th place to Haggerty. Not too sure what's going on there. Maybe took that corner just a little bit too fast. Shipley's definitely built up some distance between him and 4th place, so at least he's got not too much pressure on him now, even if he's having FPS issues. Now we just got to close some of that distance between him and 2nd, and hopefully he can make it into 2nd place. Glastonbury's got a comfortable seat in 7th place. He's 3 seconds behind Brown. And Belton is 41 seconds behind him, so he's got not too much to worry about, but only has to focus on climbing up the positions. And Fazzari is also taking 4th place from Haggerty, who's so close behind him. I think there was a temporary swap between Haggerty and Fazzari, but he's taken it back. And Brown's coming up behind Haggerty, 1.1 seconds behind. So there's another person coming to take 5th place. Into this next corner. It looked like Haggerty was going to take 4th back from Fazzari, but not quite. They're now 5 seconds behind Shipley. As long as Shipley keeps up what he's doing, he'll stay in the top 3. Poole has kept in the race despite being so far behind. Same with Belton, so kudos to them for keeping to it. I'm sure with some persistence they'll close some of that distance between them. Brown has caught up to Haggerty, 0.7 seconds behind him. It looked like Brown was so close there, taking 5th place, but didn't quite get the chance to. There are a few more corners coming up before the straight, so he does still have the chance. Zari is 8 seconds behind Shipley. Still, that distance is growing ever so slowly, and Shipley's still 4 seconds behind Lucono. Right now, it doesn't look like he's going to take 2nd place, but I mean, we've got just over 20 laps left to go. Brown's just taken 5th place from Haggerty, who's just taken it back. It doesn't look like Brown is taking 5th place as of yet. He only had it for a second. Glastonbury isn't too far behind Brown either, 1.6 seconds behind, so he's definitely got that to look out for as well. We're on lap 16 now. We've got 20 more laps left until the end of our 3rd race. Currently we've got Cicluna in 1st place, Lucono in 2nd, Shipley in 3rd, Fazzari in 4th, Haggerty in 5th, Brown in 6th, Glastonbury in 7th, Belton in 8th, and Poole in 9th. And as I'm reading it out, of course they have to change. Glastonbury's taken 5th place. Haggerty's pitted, as well as Brown, checking off that mandatory pit stop off their lists. This is allowing Glastonbury to get some distance between him and them, but he'll still have to pit as well. And Belton and Poole will catch up just a little bit there too. Haggerty and Brown are out of the pits now. I'm curious to see when Scicluna will be pitting. If he pits now before Lacuna and Shipley, at least then he won't have to worry about doing it later. But I'm curious to see what his strategy is to hold first place. Although I'm sure if he were to lose it, it wouldn't take him much to get it back. Shipley has closed just a little bit of distance there. He's 3 seconds behind Lacuna now, who's also lost some distance to Scicluna, who is now 9 seconds in front. I'm really rooting for Shipley here to get at least second place here. Don't know if that's cruel or not since I'm the broadcaster, but you can have favourites too. Brown isn't too far behind Haggerty, only 2 seconds. Got a little bit of a distance to close if he wants to get back up to 6th place. Glastonbury is comfortable in 5th place. And with Haggerty, he's got 36 seconds to close if he wants to get back up to 5th. We're now heading onto our 19th lap. The pit is open for another 10 laps, so we've got a few other drivers that are still yet to pit. Lacuna has now pitted, allowing Shipley to take second place. And now Fazzari's taking third. And Lacuna's fallen down into 5th. Lacuna's out of the pits now, holding 5th place. Curious to see if we'll be able to climb back up into 2nd or 3rd. I do believe Scicluna and Shipley still do have to pit, and Fazzari. I think the only people that have pitted so far are Belton and Poole. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Hello, Monray. And if anyone's also wondering, Mongen, also Macaroni, is in the chat too, so you can go and say hi. Belton is in the pits again. Shipley's now in the pits as well. It looks like he's going to lose second place. while he's in the pits to Fazzari and Glastonbury. Shipley's out of the pits now in 4th place. There is 29 seconds between 1st place and 2nd place, so Scicluna definitely has some time to pit now. I'm really confused as to when he's going to pit. We're on lap 20 now, and Scicluna's still not going into the pits. He might be holding on until the very last second. Lacrono is catching up behind Shipley there too, 0.8 seconds behind him. Fazzari's pitting now. Looks like Glastonbury is also trying to pit but having some trouble getting in. Shipley's taken back 2nd place. Lacrono's in 3rd. Brown's taken 6th place now. And Haggerty in 5th. We've got Fazzari in 4th. Glastonbury's down in 7th place, but he's still got the chance to climb back up into 6th and 5th place. The pit is only open for 7 more laps. Lacrono is keeping close distance on Shipley here. I don't know if it's likely that he'll take 2nd place from him though. Thank you, BZR, for joining me on tonight's stream. Fazzari's fallen down to 6th place while he's been in the pits. It looks like Lacrono has lost a little bit of that distance he had behind Shipley, now a second behind him. And Chipley's got 42 seconds between him and Scicluna. And Scicluna's going into the laps now. I was following him to see if he would go in, and he's in. I'm a little bit nervous to see if Shipley is going to have a chance to take first place while he's in the pits, but he's got 42 seconds to close in order to get there, and hopefully, fingers crossed, Scicluna's in the pits just a little bit longer, make it a little bit interesting. And he's already out. It looks like Scicluna is definitely holding first place for the remainder of the race. We're on lap 24 out of 36. 12 more to go. Everyone's a bit scattered here on the track at the moment. It looks like Fazzari might overtake Brown and steal 5th place from him. 0.8 seconds behind him now. Haggerty, Brown and Fazzari here on the straight, close together. Locono's lost some of that distance he did have between him and Shipley. He's 5 seconds behind him now. Shipley has closed a little bit of distance between him and Scicluna, from going from 15 seconds to 13. So we've only got 11 laps left to go, so it could be interesting. It could get interesting, I should say. Fazzari's coming up on Brown's side, taking 5th place from him now, just coming out of the corner. Brown's right behind him, but Fazzari is holding 5th place. Fazari's picking up the speed and gaining a little bit of distance between him and Brown. 2 seconds behind Haggerty. I'm curious to see if he'll take 4th place from him before the end of the race. We've got 10 more laps left to go. The pit is open for another 3 laps. We'll follow along with Poole for just a little bit of the race, since it's been some time since we've seen him and Belton. We're here with Glastonbury, who's unfortunately fallen down to 7th place. Fazari has caught up to Haggerty in no time, 0.8 seconds behind him. Like 3 seconds behind now. Nearly side by side. Fazari is pushing his car. On the main straight now. Fazari still behind Haggerty, 0.4 seconds behind him. Not quite able to get in front just yet. He was for a second there, but it looks like he wasn't able to hold around that corner and lost 4th place to Haggerty. Brown's caught up as well. He's 0.5 seconds behind Fazari, so there's quite some pressure on him to get into 4th place, but not lose and fall back into 6th. Definitely taking every chance he can at these corners to get in front. Here we are coming back up onto the straight. Again in front, they've just knocked on the side there. Fazari's trying to hold his car in place. He's lost. Oh my god, they're all. Brown has taken 4th place from Haggerty as they had their little battle between the two of them. Fazari's gotten in front of Haggerty now in 5th place. Brown took that opportunity to, while the other two were battling, to take 4th place from the both of them. Shipley's in the pits, allowing Lacona to take 2nd place. So much is happening right now. I cannot keep up. Well done to Brown for using the opportunity to take 4th place. He started off as a spectator and then just took it from them both. Shipley's falling down into 6th place. He's got 6 laps in order to get back up to 3rd. Falling down into 7th. Brown is now holding 3rd place, taking it from Shipley. Fazari's in 4th, Haggerty's in 5th, Glastonbury is in 6th, Belton's taken 7th. And it looks like Shipley might be out of our 3rd race. And Paul has finally taken 8th place now. Fazari is side by side with Brown around this corner here. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to take it. Oh, he's gone on the inside of this next corner and taken 3rd place from Brown. Fazari's stolen 3rd place from Brown. Can he hold it for the next 4 laps? Shipley's just let us know in the comments that his engine has exploded. Incredibly unfortunate. I was so excited to see him finish in 2nd. There's quite a distance between our 1st, 2nd and 3rd races. Well, 2nd and 3rd. Haggerty is falling behind here in 5th place. 4 seconds now between him and 4th. Brown isn't letting up on Fazzari at all. He's 0.7 seconds behind. Determined to take back that 3rd place before the end of the race. There's 3 laps left to go before we're finished with tonight's round. We're coming up on the straight and into our first corner again. We're on lap 34 now, 2 more laps left to go. I think now is a great time to reiterate that Haggerty and Lacona are new drivers to ATCM who are joining us tonight. They are doing exceptionally well for their first race with us. Lacona is holding 2nd place, 30 seconds behind Lacona and 30 seconds in front of Fazzari. And we've got Haggerty who's holding 5th place for our 3rd race. You can see there in the front that Brown and Fazzari are still battling it out from a distance for 3rd place. Fazzari is holding it about a second in front of Brown. Sorry, my apologies. Haggerty isn't. It was Belton. Belton, not Haggerty. Belton is still in the race. He might be a little bit behind, but he's still in front of Poole and he's holding 7th place really well. Glastonbury is 3 seconds behind Haggerty. We're nearly on our last lap for the night. He does still have a chance to make 5th place. Glastonbury has been fighting for 5th place all night between himself, Haggerty, Belton and Brown. All of them have been definitely battling it out and have be keeping it interesting. And as you've seen it just at the top there, Lacona is on the last lap. It doesn't look like our top 3 are changing position anytime soon. There is still a chance that Brown can take 3rd place. He's 0.5 seconds behind Fazzari, so he'll definitely be pushing his car as hard as possible during this last lap. could definitely get intense in the next couple of seconds. They're here on the straight, coming into the first corner. One whole lap of the track for Brown to really push his car and take third place from Ferrari. Not the leaderboard tricking me, thinking that Glastonbury took 5th place, but he does definitely still have a chance to. He's 0.7 seconds behind. Scicluna has come in 1st place, finishing all 3 races tonight in 1st place. Lacona is also finished in 2nd place. Brown doesn't have too long now to take 3rd from Ferrari. They're coming up to the finish line. Ferrari's finishing 3rd, Brown in 4th. Here we've got our last few drivers coming up as well. Belton has finished in 7th. Haggerty is finishing in 5th. And Glastonbury not too far behind in 6th place. A huge round of applause to every single driver that participated tonight. Well done to Scicluna, who came 1st in races 1, 2 and 3. Well done to Macaroni, who finished 2nd place in race 1 and 2. Well done to Shibley, who finished 3rd in race 1. Starkey, who finished 3rd in race 2. And Locono, who finished 2nd in race 3. And Ferrari finishing 3rd. Thank you everyone for joining us. This is the end of ATCM stream for tonight. Next Sunday we will have Delta Racing and then ATCM again the Sunday after. So I hope to see you all there. Thank you everyone. Have a lovely night and we'll see you next week.